No, I don't see it. So we cannot start till everybody has a.
हाँ.
Right? We need to have a cup.
आज हमने
Okay. So wait a minute. Most people video is also off. What's going on? This is a startup sequence. अभी तक तो this should have been ऐसा habit. You know, when you come to chai and why you come with a cup. नहीं? अभी तक ट्रेनिंग हुआ नहीं है शायद. होगा होगा बाय गॉड एक दिन वो भी होगा. Baby. Yeah, even the baby can have some chai, no problem. Chai is a good thing.
जल्दी चाय की बहुत बेटी चाय बेटी बनाई.
Okay, fine. So a couple of people cannot do video. What about the rest of them? Everybody has a baby at home? No, right? I don't think so. Come on, come on, come on. We are wasting time. We're already 2 minutes wasted. Okay, good. What should we do? Admin का नहीं पूजा. निकाल दो. People who have not don't have a cup, remove them. Let's go. I authorize you. I don't even think there are some people behind the photo. It's just like a login करके भाग गए. They have gone to do some shopping or something, grocery shop. कितने बजे वहाँ पे? 5:30. Okay, ठीक है, चलो. We can start. But we'll still remove people in the middle only. Yeah? Okay, go.
Okay, go. Bhaiya, so I'll start asking the questions.
Yeah.
हमें पता है योगा के बिना कुछ भी नहीं ठीक से कर पाएंगे, फिर भी हम योगा क्यों नहीं कर पाते?
योगा नहीं कर पाते हो क्योंकि योगा नहीं कर रहे हो, क्योंकि योगा के बिना कुछ भी ठीक से नहीं कर सकते हो. इट्स अ सेल्फ फुलफिलिंग प्रोफेसी. देयर इज नो आउट ऑफ इट. You know, if you don't do yoga, you cannot do anything properly. So you're not even doing yoga properly. So it's done. End of story. Next.
Bhaiya, how do we deal with repetitive thoughts which disturbs us or worries us? It could be due to family or kids. How do we settle our mind?
So the mind can be settled only by the principle of indirect action. You cannot work on the mind directly. You tell the mind, Ocha, stop thinking about a pink flamingo. You close your eyes and the first image will come of a pink flamingo. This is the nature of the mind. You cannot deal with it from the level of the mind. You have to invoke the principle of indirect action, meaning you do something else and that something else indirectly affects your mind state. And that something else is sadhana. You do the sadhana, We learned physics of pranayama, the hand positions are correct, and the method of breathing is correct, and all this other stuff. And then the Bastrika, do it correctly, then do the Kriya correctly, then you do the Sahaj properly. All this stuff you do, then it happens, right? It will happen. It will happen automatically. It will not happen forcibly. You cannot force it. The more you force it, the more it will come back. On the level of the mind, there is a rule that says what you resist will persist. So you're resisting all this stuff on the level of the mind, it will persist. On the body level, what you resist will reduce. Like when you resist the fever on the body level, it reduces. The rule applies only to the mind. Resist. So stop resisting. And then you see. Find find ways to be grateful. It's an indirect action. You be grateful, it affects your quality of mind. There are many things, but it all comes under sadhana. This is all sadhana.
When you're working with your senior and he is troubling you for no reason which is known to others, then how to apply the rule of accepting people as they are? Intellectually, I can instruct myself to accept, but at the level of emotions, it drags me to anger, stress, and frustration. Already shown my displeasure in a dignified way, but take the opportunity to retaliate.
Wait, what? It's a long question. Sorry, it's early in the day for me, so I am still drinking my cup of chai. ठीक है? तो एक और बार थोड़ा slowly पूछना.
See, when you're working with your senior and he is troubling you for no reason, which is also known to others, then how to apply the rule of accepting people as they are? Intellectually, I can instruct myself to accept, but at the level of emotions, it drags me to anger, stress, and frustration. Already, I've shown my displeasure in a dignified way, but take the opportunity to retaliate.
Hmm. Yeah, it's difficult. When this thing happens, it's really difficult. See, accept people is not a very frivolous thing. Accept people is a very deep thing. We will look into it. We will do a refresher, happiness program refresher, where we will go into the next level of the sutras. So I will not give the answer now here. So look at it. Why do you want to accept this person? It is not for their sake, it is for your sake. That non-acceptance is not disturbing that person. That person is happily sleeping at night. You are the one who's tossing and turning. So for your sake, you accept. But accepting doesn't mean being passive about it. कि यार ठीक है, this is my, what's the word that people use when they don't understand anything? Karma. This is my karma. किसी को मालूम नहीं है कर्मा क्या है. It's like entropy in physics. When you don't understand something, you say, oh, it's entropy. अरे boss, relax. So what is the meaning of accept? So you'd say कि यार acceptance doesn't mean it is passive. Acceptance doesn't mean you are okay with whatever nonsense is happening. Acceptance means recognizing that this nonsense is happening and waiting for that disturbed state of mind to become calm and then acting on it. The action that is missing is acting on it. Acting on it could be many things. Acting on it could be not assigning meaning to the words that are being said to you. Let's say I say, oh, you're stupid. Hmm? Now that has disturbed your mind because you have assigned a meaning to the word stupid. Right? If I say you're an idiot, what happens? You assign a meaning to the word idiot. You know what is the meaning of the word idiot? Idiot simply means that somebody who is unable to follow someone else's behavior pattern in the society. If you see somebody walking in a straight line and you don't walk in the same straight line, you are an idiot. This is the definition of the word idiot. It does not mean you're stupid or anything. It simply means you're unable to follow the rules of society. But over time, the meaning has been assigned to the word idiot means gada hai sala. है ना? That's the meaning of the word idiot. Now that assignment of the meaning of the word idiot is coming from your head. So let's say it's an uncomfortable situation. Guruji gives a good way of solving this. He says, slow it down. So let's say I say you are an idiot, and you slow it down in your mind and you say you are an idiot. Now this has zero impact on you because you slowed it down. It has no hold on you. समझ में आई बात? It is not getting any hold on you. Slow it down. That is one way to get out of this mess. It will not disturb your mind. It's a real technique. It's done in Sanyam. If you've seen Sanyam, he says slow down. Just slow it down. Everything you slow it down, then you see. And then action has to be done. Action has to be done, which means what? If things are not right, you have to build a consensus around your idea, which is right, and the boss's idea is wrong. So that building of the consensus also is your responsibility. You can't just expect people to, oh, chal, I'll come with you. ऐसा नहीं है. You have to show them the pros and cons in a non-emotional way, not in an emotional manner. Then automatically things change. Otherwise, things don't change. Maybe the action is you find another role in the company, not work with this person. Who knows? There are many actions can be taken. Some of them are not possible, maybe. I don't know. I don't know the situation, but I'm saying the action has to be come from your side. You cannot say, oh, acceptance means, yeah, that thing has to change. That thing will never change. The world will never change. You have to change. This is Ashtavakra. I'm not making this stuff up. We just finished Ashtavakra series. Most people forget this. The world will never change. We have to change. That is the acceptance. Acceptance is a very powerful thing. Yeah.
I do my sadhana daily. I have noticed that I get worked up easily. How do I cope up with this?
What is there to cope up? You're getting worked up daily. So what? You have to cope up because in your mind, getting worked up daily is not a good thing. Who decided that it's not a good thing? You decided it's not a good thing, so you're resisting it. That is persisting. You're just extending the short cycle action into a long cycle action. That's what you're doing. You're totally responsible for it. Emotion will come. Whether you do sadhana or not, emotion will come. The trick of sadhana is to let the emotion play out on its own and it will go away very quickly. It will just go. The more you resist it, yeah, this emotion is not good, not good, you are extending the action of that emotion. Over days, it will be there. It's totally not a very not a very smart thing to do. Yeah, I can say that you're an idiot, but I won't say that. But essentially, that's what you're doing. You're extending an action when it is not necessary. That action is happening, it just let it play out, it will be finished. I'll give you another example. Let's say you have a dirty bed sheet at home. Huh? And me as a sloppy person, I come to your home with all my not wearing chappal, etc. And I sit on the bed sheet. It's already dirty. How much more dirty I can make it? Nothing will happen. You'll think, yeah, theek hai, this joker. But now let's say you have a white clean bed sheet, and now if I sit on that bed sheet with my all sloppy way of coming into your house, it'll be all dirty and you'll say, yaar, ye kya pagal? It's the same dirt, except in one situation you have seen it and one situation you have not seen it. You understand? You're doing your daily sadhana, so you're cleaning your sheet very nicely. Now, when these little bit emotions come, you are you are able to see them, and you're saying, "Arey yaar, this is not good." Arey, those emotions are always there. They will eventually go. Just relax. Do your sadhana. It's a principle of indirect action again. It will happen.
How do I practically apply the sutra accept people as they are when living with them and they continue to do the same things again, even when it is told to them that it hurts us?
Yeah,
Accept people as they are with relationships, especially like with father, who never accepts it's his fault or still continues after accepting.
yeah. Accept people is a very complicated thing. We'll talk about it at the refresher. How about that? Hmm? In the happiness refresher, we will do. It'll be a weekend session, maybe 2.5 hours every on Saturday and Sunday. So no, 2 hours. What's it? 2 hours Saturday, 2 hours Sunday, 4 hours weekend session. We'll do refresher. वहाँ पे we will talk about acceptance in great detail.
I daydream a lot. Sometimes it is good because a lot of planning is done for the job to be done. But most of the time a lot of energy and time is spent daydreaming, which could be more productive. If not planned, it creates restlessness and anxiety. Kindly advise on how do I stop daydreaming.
How to stop daydreaming? Wake up. Pay attention to what is happening in front of you. Recognize the beauty in everything that is around you, the magic that is happening around you all the time. Then there is no chance to daydream. Why are you daydreaming? Because you think that things around you are highly boring. So your mind wants to get distracted from the boredom. So it goes into its own space. Recognize the beauty of things around you. For example, this cup of chai, it is such an amazing thing. I mean, it holds chai, for example. It could hold anything. It could hold limbu pani. It could hold water. It could hold anything. Small little things. Rubber band. I spoke about rubber band in one of the sessions. Have you heard Richard Feynman? He's the Nobel Prize winning scientist. He speaks about rubber band. Yeah. You understand what is rubber band? Richard Feynman, when he speaks about rubber band, his eyes light up. He talks about all these jiggling molecules and on the energies. Arey, boss, this guy is the Nobel Prize winning scientist. He finds joy in rubber band. Look at Guruji. He finds joy in some faltu things and he takes a bell and he does ting like this. And that becomes the perfect sound at the end of Kriya. This is the magic of being in the present moment. It's the perfect action that will happen. Pay attention. You're missing life if you're not paying attention to what is happening around you. You think, अरे यार ये तो boring है, ये तो पहले किया है, ये वो. Then your mind will go into daydream state. It is a distraction. Your mind is distracted. And it's distracted because you're not finding the joy in the here and now. Take an interest, do a hobby, do something. Yeah, then you'll see daydreaming will stop.
I'm a person who overthinks a little more. There are too many thoughts going on. Sometimes, even in my meditation, I can witness something talking inside, but not very clear. I do my sadhana daily. How can we stop this continuous chattering of the mind?
Wait, this is इतना लंबा क्वेश्चन सुबह 7 बजे पूछ रहे हो तुम लोग. Again, once more.
Avaya, I am a person who overthinks a little more. There
हाँ
are
बस
too
बस
many.
इतना enough.
Huh,
This is enough.
okay.
This question is also coming from overthinking only. I mean, keep going. What is the question?
There are too many thoughts going on.
Ah,
Sometimes, even in my meditation, I can witness something talking, but it's not very clear. I do my sadhana daily. How can I stop this chattering of the mind?
you can never stop it. Now, what will you do? You can never stop the chattering of the mind. अभी क्या करोगे? You'll stop your sadhana. You'll go crazy. It is the nature of the mind, yaar, to vacillate. You're saying, I want to go away from the nature of the mind. It's impossible to do that. What can you do? You can put a toll gate on it. You can say, Acha, these thoughts are coming, fine, let them come. This you can do. You cannot stop the thoughts from coming. Nobody knows where they come from. And who said thoughts are not part of meditation? Thoughts are thoughts are totally part of meditation. You have a concept in your mind about what is meditation. Wo pehle nikal do. Come for the Sahaj refresher. You'll understand. Thoughts are part of meditation. There are techniques. When the meditation is drawn out by following the train of thoughts, you do something and then it comes back. Yeah. So resisting these thoughts is what is creating them to come again and again and again. It's the same principle. What you will resist on the level of the mind, it will persist. This rule, don't forget this rule. This is a very important rule on the level of the mind. What you resist will persist. Most people misrepresent this rule. They apply it to the physical level. This rule does not apply to the physical level. When you resist something in the physical space, it will stop, but not on the mind level. So it's a little bit of a confusion. This rule has been applied in the wrong places and then it's misunderstood. But fine. So what is happening for you is, I think you're resisting the nature of thought. Thought is just happening. You're resisting it, coming again, again, again. So stop the resistance.
What is the mainstream soul? From where does it come?
I have no idea, boss. This is a Guruji level question. मेरे को पूछ रहे हो चाय पीते पीते where the soul comes from. It's impossible for me to answer this question. Not over a cup of chai. You cannot talk about soul and all over chai. Come on.
How to come out of past memories which were not good? Though years have passed, these wounds seem to not have healed at all. I only realized that I was busy and realized that these still cause pain. How to get out of the past?
You're already out of the past. See why we are not out of the past? Because we think that we had free will in the past. We could have taken the left turn when we took the right turn. You know. And you think that because you had free will in the past, your future is destined, because वो already right turn ले लिया पीछे, तो क्या करेगा? अभी वही road पे जाना है. You have to go on the same road. So you think your future is destined versus your past was free will. It is ulta. That had to happen. It has happened, finished. Now what are you going to do? This point onward, in Word there is a formatting thing that says format document, this point onward. There is a whole thing in Word. If you do document formatting, let's say you are in portrait mode and you go to landscape mode, you can say this point onwards, it's landscape mode, and then life is like that. The memory is there, and you're not very happy with that memory. And the fact that you're not happy with the memory keeps the memory there for even longer. And then you're not even happy with that, then it keeps it even longer. This is exactly how vruttis form. This is vritti. So that impression becomes ingrained on the shell, which is obstructing the light from shining. This is vritti. Patanjali speaks about this. This is the whole problem. The whole Yoga Sutras start by recognizing that there are vrittis. The vrittis are coming from memory, and memory is coming from interaction that is frictional. We talked about all this stuff in the Patanjali Yoga Sutras. If you haven't heard it, go listen to it. So this is what happens. So you say, fine, that thing happened. There is no way to turn back the arrow of time. It is only one directional. It's only going forward. You cannot go back. At least we don't know how to go back yet. At our level, at level of the boss, he can do anything. We are not at that level yet. So at our level, we're stuck with going only one direction in time. So yeah, I can imagine that. Memories are painful, which is why doing silence courses is highly advisable. Because in silence courses, again, it's a principle of indirect action. You're doing something else, observing the flow of breath in the nostril and sitting through those highly torturous sessions of hollow and empty, and nothing is bloody happening. And what the heck? Get me out of here. Hannah, all this is happening. But by God, on the emotional level, it is being cleansed like you won't even believe it. It is amazing. These things will just disappear over time. I give you my own example. So I was in engineering school in 1991, third year of engineering, and then I got a phone call that my mom had passed away. So I went home and did all the last rites, all this stuff, came back to hostel, and I thought my life is over, finished. Hmm? And then over time, I sort of accepted it, whatever. Maybe I didn't even accept it. I just suppressed it. And then life happened. I got married, etc. And then we did the Art of Living course, and then Kriya happened, all that. And then I did like 4 or 5 silence courses. You know, in India you call it advanced courses. I did 4 or 5 silence courses, and on the fifth or sixth one, suddenly this whole emotion came up. There was a grieving loss there. It just came up and it just went. It took 4 or 5 silence courses for this. I didn't even know that this was inside. I was really happy. I was thinking, okay, fine, done. I've dealt with it. And the word in English is dealt with it. And then it came up and it was a huge relief. It takes time. Depending on how deeply you have compacted these things, it takes time. And this is only one lifetime. Who knows what I have repressed for so many lifetimes? Kitna baggage leke ghum raha main? Who knows? Which is why you have to keep doing. Nairantarya, पुनः पुनः, again again. हम लोग को लगता है यार एक साइलेंस कोर्स कर लिया अभी तो आई एम किंग बॉस थोड़ा ठंड रख ठीक है only one silence course not going to do anything many at least once a year you can do है ना अभी तो now it's online अभी तो कुछ जाना ही नहीं है कहीं पे it's just online once a year twice a year at least you can do we do twice a year Madhuri and I we do silence courses twice a year and I would not have done it on my own but because Madhuri is there all right you know who's the driver so do it twice a year kar lo at least once a year to karo daily do sadhana do seva these are all expressions these are all ways to indirectly work on the mind find the gratitude in your life do all this stuff then you will see those memories lose the hold on you they will come they just go away
Which type of meditation is better, silent or mantra meditation? Is it required to follow a special breathing style other than normal breathing during meditation?
No, you don't change your breathing style during meditation. Nothing. You breathe normally. There is no such thing as better. There is no such thing as which meditation is better. For some people, guided meditation is easier. So when you say better, what I think your meaning is easier. You think that guided meditation is easier versus Sahaj is so asahaj, and there is no sahajta in Sahaj, right? That's what you're saying. that is that is because you're fixated on a certain idea of meditation. आपको लगता है कि meditation means 1 2 3 4. It's like an Excel sheet. It's 3 boxes check हो गया तो meditation is good. Otherwise, meditation is not good. Right? That's the idea in the mind somewhere. So I'll explain you what is happening in guided meditation. So in guided meditation, what happens is, okay, I'll give you an example. If you're in a swimming pool or somewhere, and let's say there is a song playing outside, some Kishore Kumar song. I don't know. That's my favorite guy. So Kishore Kumar song is playing. And then you take a breath in and you put your head just a little bit, couple of inches below the water level. You've done that as a kid. What happens to the Kishore Kumar sound? The sound is still playing, but it volume reduces by a lot. This is what happens in guided meditation. So guided meditation may the instruction is given and then the mind focuses on the instruction and it sort of tunes out or reduces the intensity of all the chaos that is happening inside it. That is one level of rest. In Sahaj, what is happening? In Sahaj, you don't just put your head couple of inches below the water. You take a deep breath and you go all the way to the bottom of the pool. Eventually. There, what is happening? Now, there is no sound. Or there is a sound, but it's not bothering you at all. There is something else that is going on. That is the state that Sahaj takes you. And we will do a refresher on Sahaj also. It's a technique. You just follow the technique and the meditation just happens. You don't have to do anything. That is why it's called Sahaj. Now there is a different kind of meditation, also guided, but guided by a master, like Guruji, for example. When he does guided meditations, it is so amazing, isn't it? Guruji guided meditation is like the bomb. Yeah, you sit and poof, gaya, right? Now this is amazing. This you have to figure out how this works. So now we are at this level of consciousness. Guruji is giving instructions from a really high level of consciousness. Okay. So let's say 30,000 feet. Now, when you hear the instructions coming from 30,000 feet, your mind is pulled up. Your mind is pulled up to the level of the instruction. And when this pulling up happens, you zone out from your level and you think, yeah, I was gone. This is your experience, isn't it? You're here, your normal level of experience is here. Your mind is pulled up by the high level of consciousness and you zone out from this level. That's because it is Guruji who's giving. If I do the guided meditation, nothing is going to happen because I'm at your own level. It will be like putting your head under the water for 2 inches. So that's the difference between guided meditation also. Who is guiding? From what level is the guidance coming from? All this stuff. Okay. Now the problem is you want to go from your level to this high level, but you cannot do that unless you do abhyasa, unless you do practice. What is the practice? Sahaj Samadhi. When you do Sahaj Samadhi again, puna, nairantarya without interruption, then on your own, you can go from this level up to this level that the Guruji guided meditation is taking you to it. But if you don't do the abhyasa, if you don't do the practice, you're stuck at this level. Then you will say, yaar, mere ko wo guided hi chahiye. But you can do it on your own. This is why Guruji has given the technique. Otherwise, he would not even give you the technique. Why did he give you Sahat Samadhi technique? He's not crazy. He wants you to come there on your own. Only way it is to do abhyasa. Again, puna, without interruption. And then you see, you will automatically go there. That's how guided meditation works.
When pitta is high, anger arises. Suddenly, some knowledge sheet appears after reading, which the mind settles down. Likewise, in many of the emotional states, knowledge brings stability. So, can we say that other than the type of food we consume, knowledge also has the capacity to affect or alter the effects of three gunas or the three doshas on the body and mind? If so, what is the mechanism involved? Sorry.
No, it's not the question. It is not. It's Array, knowledge sheet is not beyond the three gunas. पहला तो यही problem है. You think that your emotion are bound by the gunas, but the knowledge sheet is not bound by the gunas? Come on. Knowledge sheet is in the manifest. You are in the manifest. Everything that is in the manifest, which is in the Prakriti, is going to be ruled by the three gunas. There is no way out of this mess. You're bound by the gunas, whether you like it or not. So now what is happening? Gunas are playing out. They're taking hold of you. And then you read a knowledge sheet. And then what happens? You feel settled. Okay. Means what? Means what has happened? Which means you have let the guna play out without even resisting it. The guna has played out and gone. It would happen anyway. If you had just not resisted the guna playing out, it would have gone on its own. The knowledge sheet is just the nimitta for the lack of resistance on your side. That's all that is happening. Do you understand what I'm saying? We are our own mess. We only extend the guna playing out. If it's playing out for 3 seconds, we extend it to play out for 20 minutes. The pitta will be high for 20 minutes rather than 3 seconds. We are the problem. Get out of the way of the gunas. It is our problem. The knowledge sheet is just a nimitta to do that. You know, why knowledge sheet? One tight slap will do the same thing. है ना वो डायलॉग है जोर का चाटा अगर बचपन में लगाया होता तो आज ये दिन ना देखना. It's like that. It is the guna playing out. You jar the system into letting go of the guna playing out. That doesn't mean you start hitting your kids from tomorrow. This is not the way to do it. I'm giving you an example. Right? The knowledge sheet is simply a mechanism for the guna to play out. That's it. And it's a good thing. If knowledge sheet is working for you, read the knowledge sheet. Be in knowledge. Absolutely. The gunas play out easily when the knowledge is high. When you're in the knowledge, the gunas have less hold on you. That's all it is.
What is your advice on taking the vaccination against COVID-19?
Take it. Take it.
I used to run before and feel fresh, and now I do the Sudarshan Kriya and feel fresh too. May I know if Sudarshan Kriya works differently than running or jogging, as in both I feel fresh?
Yes, it works differently. That is your question, right? Whether it works differently or not. Yes, it works differently. Next.
When I recommend my friends who are jogging and running and used to getting that runner's high, they don't get excited to learn the Kriya, as they feel running also is giving them that high and kick. Can you please give me some logic so that I can speak with conviction? I love both running and doing Kriya.
Yeah, so this is a good question. So there is a study out of Norway. I don't know if you have seen that. It's a matter of, it comes down to, how do you say, changing the baseline. So let's say, so your emotional state and well-being and all the stuff, etc., is governed by, at the base of it, it's governed by the expression of the genes. The genes will express, and then certain things will happen in your body and all that, right? So the expression of the genes itself is affected by the Sudarshan Kriya to a greater extent than is affected by running. Okay, so running does many things, but it is reversible. So you run, and then the certain state happens, and then you come back to your original state before you ran. So the baseline does not shift much. It changes a little bit, but not much. With repeated practice of Sudarshan Kriya, you express the genes and then your baseline starts shifting over time. So the feeling of wellness and well-being and etc., mental peace, etc., it stays for a longer time. This is what's happening. So the momentary effect is the same. You say, "Are running kiya, feel good. Sudarshan Kriya, feel good." Over 10 years, running kiya, feel good is at the same state you were in 10 years ago. Sudarshan Kriya after 10 years, Sudarshan Kriya, feel good, it's at a different state after 10 years. The baseline has shifted. And it's such a slow shift that you will not see it in 1 or 2 days. It takes a long time for the shift to be seen, obviously. You know, so that's the difference between, and it's documented. Go read this paper from Norway. It is a clean study. So they did exactly that. They had some people do the Sudarshan Kriya. They had another group do nature walks and listening to music like that. I don't know if running was involved, but something like some of these other activities were done. And then they found that the gene expression for the Sudarshan Kriya group was significantly higher than the gene expression for the other group. And if you don't have the paper, let me know. I can text it to you something. It is available. These studies are there. Actually, you don't have to contact me. You go to research.artofliving.org and that paper is right there. It's published. So read that.
What what to do as sometimes even after Kriya don't feel fresh?
Huh. Okay, so let's say you're digging a well for water. Okay. And let's say the water table is, I don't know, 100 feet below the ground level. That's where the water is. Now you dig, and you have dug for 75 feet, and still no water. What do? You say, "Chhod yaar, pani nahi mil raha hai. Let's go." What do? You keep digging. Another 25 feet, you'll hit water. Sometimes it takes time, no, for the effect to come. Because some of them are slow moving processes. There is a person in the United States. He's the head of um, VVM in the United States. He's the top guy of VVM. He has been doing Kriya for, what is it, 30 years? I mean, almost from day one. So he has been doing Kriya for 30 years. He asked a question. I was fortunate to be in the same room when he asked the question to Guruji. He says, "Guruji, मेरे को क्रिया में अभी भी एक भी दिन कुछ experience ही नहीं आया है." This is a guy who is doing Kriya for so many years. He's the top fellow of VVM. It is not about experience, buddy. It's not about experience. He says, "मेरे को कुछ आ ही नहीं रहा है." For me also, it took me many years to get even a small experience. This tingling, wingling sensation, it came after like a couple of years. Maybe I'm a slow learner. Maybe I'm an idiot. I don't know. It's quite possible. It's not about experience, yeah. I know we sell it as experience. We say, oh, when you do Kriya, you will feel this, you will feel that. It's not about feeling. It's about indirect action. What is it doing to your state of mind? Sometimes you need time to work on the mind also, no? So don't worry about it. Just do your practices. Because what's the alternative? Not do your practices. That's the alternative. Do your practices or not do your practices. Do you want to risk not doing your practices? Take the risk. Don't do your practices. You know that I'll tell you a joke. In the airplane, there was a Sardarji and a parrot. Yeah. Each time the air hostess would walk past, the parrot would tap her on the back side like this. Sardarji said, huh? The air hostess would look and nothing. Second time the air hostess walked by, the parrot tapped her again. Sardarji again looked, air hostess also looked, nothing. Third time the air hostess walked by, the Sardarji tapped her. This time the air hostess got enough wild. She took the Sardarji and threw him out of the plane. And the parrot also jumped out of the plane at the same time. And then Sardarji को पूछ रहा है, Sardarji, उड़ना आता है क्या? Do you know how to fly? Sardarji said no. Then the parrot said, फिर risk क्यों लिया तू? Why did you take the risk? It's like that. What are you going to do? Are you not going to do your sadhana? Are you going to take the risk? I would not take the risk. Just do it. Eventually, you will see the result. Takes a long time.
Please explain the difference between interaction and frictional interaction. कौन पूछा ये question? Does that come in chat also somewhere? Oh, this is Dr. Gopal. You're watching the Patanjali Yoga Sutras, right? Recording of it. ये पतंजलि का क्वेश्चन मेरे को चाय में पूछ रहे तुम. Frictional interaction. Frictional interaction is where the effect of one interaction continues on to the next interaction. That is frictional. When the effect of one interaction does not continue on to the next interaction, then that interaction doesn't become frictional. It's just an interaction. You understand? Frictional interaction leads to vrittis being formed. Non-frictional interactions don't lead to vrittis being formed. This is the basis of Patanjali. This is the insight from Maharshi Patanjali, that interactions in the mind level are frictional because of this thing called memory. Anyway, this is all Patanjali stuff. So we will talk about that on Patanjali. If it's not clear yet, so Gopal, if it's not clear yet, so message me on WhatsApp. We'll talk. Okay. Bhaiya, we are done with the questions.
Oh, I'm so happy to hear that. Good. Very nice. Oh, yeah, no? Done? Anything else? Any other question?
Sandeep ji, can you hear me?
Yes. Oh, hi Shilpa, how are you?
Hi, I'm good, sir. I'm good. Thank you. It just came up. You said about Guruji's guided meditation, right? Uh, he takes us to his level. So then, would you suggest that during intro talks, when we give guided meditations, would it be better to have recorded Guruji's recorded meditation rather than us leading them? Would that be a better option?
No, no. Why? No. See, so there's some dog somewhere. Yeah, this is coming. This is almost like a Ashtavakra session, na? The last 3 tapes where there is a dog. Remember? No, so क्या हो रहा है? In your intro talk, you just want them to get an experience of the settling of the mind, which will happen. So when you give a guided meditation during intro talk, they will feel the settledness. See, the intro talk is simply a trailer, na? Then you don't want to give them the whole movie. If you give them the whole movie in the trailer, why will they come to watch the movie? They clear, sir. So in the intro talk, you don't do any of this stuff. You simply give them the experience and you tell them why it is needed, and then it is up to them. So do it. Do your Panchakosha, whatever you do. Do your in the intro talk. Do your live means you lead the meditation.
Okay, okay, thank you. And the dog is coming from my neighbor's houses.
Achare, good. Yeah, fine. Yeah. See, the thing you have to think of it this way. If Guruji didn't want you to lead the meditation and give the participant the experience, he would not even allow you to do an intro talk, isn't it? He would say, Ki, you play my cassette only and I will do the intro talk. You just sit there as a tape button player. He doesn't want you to do that. He wants to empower you. See the Shakti in your own voice. When you say accept people, there is a Shakti that comes. When you say, mind vacillates, when you say 4 sources of energy, whatever, it is from your experience that you're sharing. Otherwise, Guruji can do everything. You just sit there, you say, listen, there is this bearded guy, play the tape, he will do the intro talk. Usme kya fun hai? There is no fun there. That also requires practice.
Right.
Every intro talk doesn't happen on the first intro talk. You will crash and bomb it. People say, ye kya pagal? It makes no sense. Then the next one you refine it. Then next one you refine it. Next one you refine it. Over Nairantarya Puna again, the refinement happens, and then your intro talk becomes such dhasu that Chanta says, even before you start talking, says, registration form kahan hai? I want to sign it. Then you arrive. Then it's only your presence that is the intro talk. Hai na?
Right. Okay. Thank you.
Okay. Then, oh, Ranjit Khandkar. Pucho. His hand is up. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah. I was thinking of living habit of tea. Can you hear me, Bhaiya?
Yeah.
Here and there, I have read a lot about tea, side effects of tea. Tea should not be taken very regularly, etc., etc. Still, you insist on Chai Boy program, etc., and I'm confused.
You're confused now, so which means I'm doing my work very efficiently. If I don't confuse you, then what's the fun of it? See, chai. Pehle to, are you talking about tea or chai?
Yes, tea.
Tea or chai?
For me, it is same.
Are dada, it is not the same. टी
Why?
बोले तो एक पानी लेना, उसमें कुछ तो भी वो डिप डालना, उसको बोलते हैं टी. That is not tea. चाय यानी
I am
क्या?
talking about
ऐसा
chai.
उबाल के उसमें अदरक
Yes.
सब ऐसा कार्डमम डाल के मस्त पैकी शुगर मिल्क सब बॉईल करके छान के उसको बोलते हैं चाय.
Sorry, chai.
नहीं, सॉरी नहीं है. So here's the difference. I'll tell you the difference between tea and chai. So it depends on how the leaf, or the tea leaf, how does the leaf get to the place? If it comes to the place over land, then it is called chai. If that same leaf comes to the place via the sea, let's say if it goes to UK, it is going by ship. So it is going over sea. In those countries where the leaf reaches over water, it's called tea. This is how it has come. If you look at the map of the world, where it is called tea, where it's called chai, this is how it is. It's the same thing. Okay? This is just the technicality of it. Then when I'm doing chai and why session, the only instruction is कि there has to be a cup. अभी वो cup में तुम कुछ भी डालो. I'm not going to come and see कि उसमें चाय है या नहीं. उसमें तुम पानी डालो, हल्दी मिल्क डालो, chamomile tea डालो, जो भी डालना है डालो. The thing is to have a cup. That's the only requirement. Okay. Now, why we call it chai and why? Because chai is simply a bahana. It's something that brings people together and just discussion happens over a cup of chai. That's it. So this is why it's called chai and why. I'm not saying that you start drinking tea or chai. No, it's nothing like that. अगर पीना है पियो, नहीं पीना है मत पियो. Doesn't matter. लेकिन यार चाय को बदनाम मत करो, है ना. नशा शराब में होता तो नाचती बोतल. It's like that. Chai is just a bahana to sit and, because think about what we did at IIT. We used to have cutting, at that time it was cutting chai. We didn't even have enough money to have a full glass of chai. We would do half, 1/2, all this. But so many memories and so many experiences have come just on chai. It's a bahana. It's just a method. So it's okay. You don't have to drink tea. I'm not telling you कि तुम सारे कल से चाय पियो तुम लोग सब. ऐसे थोड़ी बोल रहा हूँ. हाँ, कमबख्त तूने पी नहीं. Correct. Jaya is up to the mark again. Very nice. Okay, done.
जैसे बोलते हैं ना, कॉफी विथ करण प्रोग्राम आता है, कॉफी विथ करण. और एक कप कॉफी, होटल में भी बोलते हैं, एक कप कॉफी में बहुत कुछ बनती है बातें. ऐसा है, हमारी चाय के बात में बहुत बनती है.
I mean, if I'd called this key, what could I have called it? If it was not chai and why, I would have said haldi milk. Who would have come for a haldi milk session? Sare, तुम लोग आ गए क्या haldi milk?
आज मैंने कषाय भरी है, कषाय पी ली.
Yeah, so chai and why is just a catchy name. It's again marketing. Then I realized that I thought I had come up with an innovative name called chai and why. Then I realized कि यार मेरे पहले भी there are people who have used chai and why. One of them is a good friend of mine. He's from IIT. He works at TIFR. He has a series that started maybe 1 year before I started Chai and Why. He also calls his series Chai and Why. And in that series, he simply talks about everyday things from a point of view of science. Meaning, he's a TIFR researcher. He's a physics guy. So he did a show on railroads and the Mumbai rail network and how the locals are shunted to the maintenance station and all this stuff. He did a show on that. He did a show on effectiveness of masks for COVID. Then he did a show on what is it? The nature of paint. So when you mix paints, how do they interact with each other? And it's for kids to get interested in in science, you know, everyday things. And he called his session Chai and Why. So when Arnab ko, I texted him. I mean, he's in our IIT WhatsApp group. So I texted him saying, "Yeah, I'm very sorry ki I also came up with this name. I did not know ki tu already kar raha hai, so don't mind it. I'm not stealing your idea." He says, "No, no, no. Chai is in our blood." He says, "हम लोग IIT में गए हैं, तो chai is in our blood. तो हम लोग we have to say chai and why." it's like that, you know. So is coffee good? Good means it's not bad. I like to drink coffee also. मैं तुम्हारे घर पे आऊंगा तुम बोलेगा कॉफी पियोगे, मैं बोला हाँ. चाय पियोगे, मैं बोला हाँ. Then he says, then you'll get confused कि सर चाय बनाओ या कॉफी. So it's like there's nothing good or bad. It's good, sure. In India it's the same, यानी अच्छा, tea and chai in India is the same, you're saying? Same है इंडिया में? ना ना ना, सेम नहीं है. चाय चाय है, टी टी है. ठीक है. I've had the experience, so yeah. You know, the best chai I've had is like on these roadside ये जो stall, क्या बोलते हैं तुम लोग?
ठेला।
टपरी टपरी टपरी, हाँ टपरी
टपरी
ठेला.
टपरी
टपरी टपरी
ठेला, हाँ.
नहीं, अमृततुल्य टपरी नहीं होता. अमृततुल्य इज नॉट ए टपरी.
Amrutulya is not a tapri. Amrutulya is only
Yes.
Punekar high level, you know, snooty.
बस 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 बस.
Oh, tapri नहीं. Oh, ऐसा proper.
टपरी नहीं, टपरी का अलग.
टपरी का अलग है. टपरी का चाय में क्या? I mean, I've had so many amazing discussions with people that I don't even know about. No, don't even know. Just बैठ के चाय पीते पीते आजू बाजू के लोग से जो बात होती है वो it's just incredible. I cannot even put it in words. It is just magic. Just magic. And the chai is just a bahana. उन लोग भी बैठे, मैं भी बैठा हूँ. They are shocked that this sort of dignified looking fellow is drinking chai. मैं बोला पागल, ये सब dignified only. It's just a bahana. The main thing is the chai. And kya, we talked about so many things. We talked about like what is the most interesting thing? So anyway, I can't remember now, but so many instances have happened just over a couple.
इसमें एक बहुत बढ़िया टॉक मुझे चाय के टपरी पे सुनने को मिला संदीप भैया, कि जहाँ पे एक चाय टपरी है पुणे में, तो वहाँ पे एक वेटरनरी क्लिनिक है जहाँ पे जो सब बड़े लोग हैं उनके डॉगीज को वहां पर लेके आते हैं. तो डॉगीज को कार में से बाहर निकालते हैं, उसको गोदी में बिठा के लेके जाते हैं. तो चाय वाले ने मुझे बोला कि सर देखो, बोले खुद के बच्चे को हाथ गाड़ी में रखेंगे बोले, लेकिन ये डॉगी को अरे अरे बेटा क्या हो गया, वेरी वेरी चलो 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 सोना मेरे सोना. देखो बोले कैसा जमाना आ गया, बोले कि खुद के बच्चे को बाजू के गाड़ी में, हाथ गाड़ी में, वो भी डॉगी को गोदी में लेके जाते बोले. ऐसा हो रहा है, मैं भी देखते रहेगा. मैंने बोला हाँ यार.
Yeah, chai is anyway. So किसी को बोलना मत तुम लोग जाके कि oh there's this joker who does this session, makes everybody drink chai. ऐसा, I'm not telling you to drink chai. I'm just saying. फिर भी तुम लोग आया क्या? I haven't seen everybody with a cup. It's a mandatory. You cannot even say कि अभी cup नहीं है, क्योंकि तुम लोग घर पे हो साले, जाके लेके आओ किचन से, है ना? Go and get it. क्या है? Not everybody videos. At least चाय का कप का शॉट के लिए तो वीडियो चालू करो तुम लोग. ऐसे क्या है यार? Okay, good. Done? Okay, finished for today. Okay, chalo. Done, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay, people. Jai Gurudev.
Jai
जय
Gurudev.
गुरुदेव
Thank you,
हाँ
Bhaiya.
थैंक यू नेक्स्ट सेशन में मिलते हैं जरूर
Yes, next.
जय गुरुदेव।
Jai Gurudev, thank you. Jai Gurudev, Bhaiya, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Jai Gurudev Bhaiya. I've heard you on Sattva Talks twice.
Oh, you watch Sattva Talks? Okay.
I've heard you there. I've heard your dialogues, filmy dialogues, and
You heard my
lovely
filmy
stories.
I didn't do filmy dialogues on Sattva Talks. Did I do? I don't think
Oh,
so.
yes, of course. I
Okay.
can't forget it.
But have you watched Physics of Pranayama or no? Have you done that?
No.
अरे कम वक्त तूने पी नहीं by God.
I am on the group, but I haven't.
No, watch it now. It's on Udemy. You can watch it on your own time.
Yep. You will. Thank
Yeah.
you.
We have the Sahaj refresher, sir, on 27. So all those who don't know about it.
हाँ, Sahaj refresher. We can post it on the group, no? So then people will get the
Yes.
link. Whoever wants to come. Yeah. Yes, Ranjit, वापस हाथ ऊपर किया तू. अच्छा, दोनों हाथ ऊपर किया. Okay. ठीक. Okay, people.
सर मैं कुछ बोलूं क्या?
हाँ बोलो.
वो क्वेश्चन नॉलेज शीट वाला, it can affect the gunas and doshas वाला. I had put it just for like out of sincerity of putting a question, but while I was putting it as a question, it was already a wow in my mind. I mean, I had kind of felt that yes, knowledge can affect the gunas and doshas. So I put it because once upon a time it was a question in my mind. So now when I put it, I was in a wow state, but I just put it as a question. Maybe some, I even told Puja Didi he'll make a chutney of the question and present it to me. But when you gave the answer, my goodness, I realized it was supposed to be a question, and the answer that you gave, it again, I mean, it led from one initial wow to another bigger, like maybe final wow to it. Yeah, thanks for that amazing experience. That's all. Thank you. Jai Gurudev.
यानी तुम लोग क्वेश्चन भी लिखते हो कि बोलेगा कि पहले से ही यू कंडेम द आंसर की साला ये तो चटनी करेगा, ठीक है, ये उल्लू, he will not even answer the question sincerely. फिर भी तुम लोग क्वेश्चन पूछते हो. This is the amazing sincerity of the whole process, है ना? That is really nice.
संदीप भैया
हाँ.
you are a genius.
अरे नहीं. No, I'm not genius.
Yes, you are.
अच्छा ठीक है, I will accept it.
Good. Thank
Good,
you.
good.
That's the spirit. Mhm.
Bhaiya, everybody wanted to attend the satsang the other day. So next time we shall post it in the group, Bhaiya.
With satsang? Oh, Mahashivratri satsang.
Yeah, like when I informed I had attended, then these guys were, we also wanted to attend. So though it was early morning, they were like, we would have also attended. Loveleen and everybody.
हाँ,
So
तो
next
तुमने
time we
post नहीं किया. You kept the link to yourself. The problem is on your side, not on my side. I had shared the link.
हाँ
Yes,
सर
when you
हमको
posted-
हमको
Yes,
लिंक नहीं मिली हम नहीं सुन पाए
अभी भी
Yeah.
लाइव है, वो फेसबुक वीडियो पे है, जाके देख लो.
Okay, thank you, Bhaiya.
Yeah, I don't remember. I posted. I thought if I post to one person, it will spread, but maybe my idea
Yes.
was wrong.
No, Bhaiya, this time it was a mistake from my end. I couldn't have posted. I didn't post it. I mean, it just slipped off. I mean,
That's
I didn't
okay.
post it in the group.
It's an inevitable present moment. That's fine. Yeah, we'll do again, Sat. I mean, whenever we do such, the problem is it's going to be so early for you guys in India. So I thought,
No, and I just wanted to inform that every Tuesday's Homa is also there, taken by Madhuri Didi and Sandeep Bhaiya. If everybody wants to attend, can attend. We shall post the link for that. Tuesday Homas.
yeah.
That's again at 6 a.m. Yeah.
But one thing I want to say, you don't second guess on the vaccine. Okay, you take it. It is mandatory.
But Bhaiya, there are many opinions going on about the vaccination. So we need to take 2 doses in India. I don't know abroad. So like many people are of the opinion, we don't know, there have been some allergic reactions to that. So not able to decide on it.
Take it.
Okay.
We haven't gotten it here also yet, but I will take it.
Now here 40, 45 plus, they are, for them it's being easily available. Earlier it was 60 plus, but now 45 and above are getting it easily. And that too at a minimal cost of 150 rupees.
Okay, good. Okay. खत्म हो गया ना सेशन के नहीं?
Yes, भैया.
फिर यहाँ पे क्या कर रहे हो? प्रतिष्ठा का बहुत अच्छा डायलॉग है ना, अबे निकल, that's what she says, है ना?
She's been to Bangalore Ashram, Shivratri. And she passed on Gurudev's blessing to all of us.
Yeah. Did you guys attend the Shivratri satsang from Bangalore?
Yes, sir, I did. I was sitting midnight meditation. I was sitting just right side to Gurudev. I mean, he was in the central stage part and I was in the audience right part. Very close. Amazing experience.
Amazing, yeah.
Yeah, Pratishtha, you could share something about, you were physically present there, no? We have to just watched it. If anything to share with all of us.
He just asked us all to be happy and that is his job. And if we are happy, his job is done. I think so it becomes our responsibility to be happy, to help him ease his job. That's my experience and what he said.
Thank you.
And yeah, one thing from Intensive AMP I would like to share. My teachers were Prashant Rajore Bhaiya and Rajesh Sharma ji. And the moment Prashant Bhaiya introduced himself as PhD, IIT Mumbai, Chemical Engineering, I was like, आपका एक साथी हमारा टीचर है, रोज पढ़ाता है. And one thing he said in the course, like somewhere on some discussion, he said that you are not expected to be in knowledge all the time, and that's the biggest barrier we create for ourselves. तो मेरे लिए वो एमपी कम ये पूरा अपना फिजिक्स ऑफ प्राणायाम पतंजलि अष्टावक्र के सेशन का रिवीजन ज्यादा हो रहा था. Yeah, that was amazing. Yeah, that's it. The only thing I could, like, my only takeaway was to be happy. Drop everything, surrender everything, be happy. That's what Guruji said. That's what Prashant Bhaiya said. And I feel it's as he says, it's a blessing and an order. I think it's our right and our responsibility, both. That's all.
Yeah. Yeah, Rajore was in the same hostel as me. Ask him about chai. He will tell you the same thing that I told. Okay, good. ठीक है? ठीक है मीनिंग?
आज सैटरडे ना, हम लोग थर्सडे को बुक किया है इवनिंग में, मैं और मेरे मिस्टर जाएंगे वैक्सीनेशन को।
हाँ, वेरी गुड।
क्योंकि मेरा 66 उसको 68 है ना, तो ले लेना जरूरी है ना भैया।
यस।
ओके, चलो बाय, थैंक यू सो मच सर।
बाय बाय।
God bless you, take care you also.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Don't you guys have to go make dinner or something? You know, when we were managing a physical center, now we closed it down because of COVID, but when we had a physical center, we had to patiently wait till everybody leaves the center before locking it. है ना? now at least I can click a button saying end meeting for all and it can be done. I don't want to do that. It's like slamming the door in your face. It's not a good thing to do. I can still do it, but don't you have anything better to do than just sit and like do nothing? No? क्या तुम लोग यार? अबे निकल अभी, है ना? I'll say the dialogue for Pratishtha. But you're thinking that somebody will ask you.
Hi.
Oh, hi.
Hello. Hello.
Somebody has come to Shilpa's house. Okay. I don't think anybody's. I'm going to ask a very interesting question now. So I think you can safely leave. You won't miss anything. How about that? Even if somebody asks a question, I will not answer. How about that? Can you leave now? I don't want to slam the door in your face.
Sir, all in vain. Nobody is going to listen to you.
Then what's the
चलते
point?
चलते एक गाना तो गा दीजिए.
Yeah. We will have farmaish if you don't slam the door.
ये Shilpa Nayak and all cannot even be in this. Oh, she has not even done physics of pranayama. You know, qualification is like zero. 80 KT पे चल रहे सब.
But we have heard you enough.
Disqualified, sir. This time she'll attend, sir. On Udemy.
Without listening to physics of pranayama, how you can come? You heard me on Sattva talk and that was enough for you. That's crazy talk. That is just crazy talk. I didn't even do anything on Sattva talk. Anyway.
Okay, I accept it.
No. I'm just giving you a hard time because you're staying around, so I have to give people hard time. That's my job.
Next time I'm not going to be here without seeing it. Not going to take the risk.
Risk क्यों लिया? Okay. Yeah, have a nice weekend, people. It's getting warm here also.